Hello everyone. In this lecture we will understand the next concept, that one is accessing data member and the member function. That one is about the explanation about the access modifier in a C++. That one is public, private, protected, and then accessing the data member and the member function, accessing the member function in a class. It's again a classified with the two types. That one is inside the class, means the particular member function available in a class itself, and outside the class. Then how exact we access the member function. So we will understand the accessing the data member and member function with the example. Then accessing data member and the access modifier in a C++. How exact the reflection of access modified in a C++, that is a public, private and protected. And we will directly run this code and we will understand how exact it work. Okay. Then simply we will just copy the code in a 1.cpp. It's simply the code including, you can include with this library function, or it may be you can mention with include IOStream, correct. You just to comment here, or you can directly use bit/stdc++.h. that is again a header file which contains multiple classes, or it may be the content which one is useful in a C++. We will understand the difference between the IOStream and this header file later. Then using namespace std, then it's simply declare the class is a keyword, then the gigs is a class name, then access specifier as a public, means if we define a data member, that is we define a string as a data member, that is gig name, we will stores the string in this string variable, and that is a public. If we remove this, then it's by default it is a private. Okay. This member function is also the public. The particular member function means that is a normal function which means comes under the class, that is a void. Then is a print name is a function, and function body which means only a print is a geek name is, and the string of a geek name, or it may be a geek name contains some information, that one is print by this print name function. So this is the function under the class. This is, we can say that is a member function, class member function, and this is a data member. Okay, this is simply the concept which one is we will understand here, like access data member and member function. Okay. Then that one is simply means with the help of the normal declaration we define a data member under the class. Then the member function, that is normal function, and with the body which one is comes under again the class. Both data member and member function comes under the public. Okay. Then we will mention with, and definitely class end with a semicolon. Then we call, or it may be check the main function. That one is simply we declare the one object, class object, that one is the class name and the object name, semicolon. Then we access the data member, that one is object name dot particular variable name, data member name, and then we assign a value to the particular data members, that one is string variable is equal to this name as Abhi. Then accessing a member function, we access the main member function under the main with the help of object, that is obj dot that function name, and we call this function under the main. And we will verify how exact it gives output, that is simply the gcc g++1.cpp-o1. It's a compilation process. Then we will run it. It gives the output as a Abhi. Why? That means simply the data member contains a geek name, contains a abhi as a string, and the object as a function, access member function under the main, that one is with the help of object dot function name. It calls then we will check it out how exact it runs step by step. Whenever you compile the code, it comes with the main function, then it creates an object of a class, then obj dot geek name is equal to abhi, it copies the abhi string in a geek name, then it calls obj dot print name, which one is under the class function member function, which main function calls the member function, and then it jumps to this line, that is a 14 number line, and it executes cout geek name is geek name, it contains abhi as a string, and it prints the output as a geek name is abhi. That is simply the process or the stepwise flow of a program. It come firstly under the main, it generates an object of class, then it copy the string in a geek name variable, then it calls the function, then function this cursor goes to the particular 26 line to 14 number line, it executes the function, it prints a geek name value, and then it comes under the return 0, and it ends the main function, and it shows the output as a geek name is abhi. Okay, that is simply the accessing the data member and the member function is the process to access the data member and member function. Now next we will understand how exact the member function defines. It may be the inside the class and outside the class. In a current example, we understand the inside the class definition of a member function. Now we will understand how exact the outside the class of a function definition. Then that is simply the member function in a classes, inside a class and outside the class. Already understand the inside the class, but we will again revise with another example how exact it declares under the class and outside the class. Now the new code, that one is simply the using namespace, and then class as a geek, then it contains simply the data member, that is a string geek name, then another data member, that is ID. Okay, why the particular data member and member function is accessible under the main? Because of we define as a public. Okay, public data member or a member function we can access under the main. If we remove this public, it is by default it is a private, and that one is simply we can call these public and privates are the access specifier. Okay, protected, to understand the protected access specifier, we need to understand the inheritance concept. Without that we cannot understand the protected access specifier. That's why up to this situation we will understand only the public and private, then later at the time of inheritance we will understand the protected. Simply public, why public? We want to access under the main. If it is a private, then it is access within a class, not outside the class, if the particular variable is private. We will understand the simple example related to a private in a later lectures. Then this is simply the one function which one is mentioned here. That one is body of function, which one is declared outside the class, and the function defined in a class, and particular body, that one is outside the class. This is simply the class contain two data members and two member functions. The one member function, that one is only defined here, and the body of this print name member functions is outside the class. This is the body of a particular member function, and this is the member function which one is inside the class member function. That is simply the difference between the inside and outside the class. Then how exact the outside the class we particular defines the function, that one is here is the definition, that one is void print name, okay, is the definition. And then whenever we call this function, it's comes under this, it executes this body because of it's mentioning with void geeks, that is a class name, scope resolution and function name. Means when you want to particular define the particular body of a function outside the class, you use this syntax, that is simply the class name, scope resolution and function name. Then you can define the particular function, member function body outside the class. Okay, when it is useful, when the particular class contains the multiple member function, then it creates a confusion with the body of a member function and the particular class. If we mention the body of a functions outside the class, it is easy to understand. That is simply the use. Then how exact the program is work, that is it's runs from the main function, then create the object of a class obj1, then obj1.geek name is equal to xyz string, obj.id is equal to 15. We initialize a value to a particular data members of a class with the help of object. Then call print name, we call the function under the main function, that one is obj.print name. Then again next line we call the next function, that is obj.print id. Now we will run this code and we will understand how exactly it works. This is simply the explanation about the accessing the data member and accessing the member function with the inside the class, body of a member function inside the class and outside the class. Then output is sorry, you need to save it for the reflection. That one is simply the compilation process. Now we will run it. Geek name is xyz and geek id is a 15. We call the two member functions, that is a print name and print id. The print name, that one is defined the or body means declare outside the class, and the print id the particular inside the class. The definition of body or the function body available under the class, and the print name, the body is outside the class. That is simply the explanation about to access the member function or define the members function under the class and outside the class, and how exactly it access with the object. This is simply the explanation about the data member accessing. Then member function accessing is a member function within a class, member function outside the class. Okay, this is the end of a particular explanation about these points. That one is accessing data member function. Then the explanation about the public and private access modifier. Protected we will understand later at the time of inheritance concept. Member function in a class, member function in a class, classes, that one is inside the class and outside the class. Okay, thank you.